The COO of Meta, Facebook's parent company, stepping down from her position, Sandberg writing in a Facebook post this. So when I took this job in 2008, I hoped I would be in this role for 5 years. 14 years later, it is time for me to write the next chapter of my life. I am not entirely sure what the future will bring. I have learned no one ever is, but I know it will include focusing more on my foundation and philanthropic work, which is more important to me than ever, given how critical this moment is for women. NBC News technology correspondent Jacob Ward joining me now. I saw this drop in my inbox. I was reading it as I was on air. I mean, she had a really long statement upon her departure. I guess my first question out of the box is she walking away on her own, or was she laid off? What do we know about that?
The public story here is that she seems to be walking away on her own. I mean, no one can argue with the incredible success that Sheryl Sandberg has had at that company.
Huge.
She essentially invented the way it makes money. And so it does not seem, there's no indication that she was in any way pushed out. She may very well just be walking away on her own. Certainly inside that company, if anyone has earned the right to do so, she seems to be that person.
Is there anybody that's going to fill that void?
There is, according to Mark Zuckerberg, the Chief Growth Officer, Javier Olivan, is going to step up into her role. But, you know, it is just, you cannot stress enough just how core she has been to how Facebook made money. You have to remember, Yasmin, that she basically at Google invented the keyword AdSense system that basically invented the way that Google makes money. And then she was recruited to go over to Facebook and came up with their incredible, some people would say even spooky ability to know exactly what you want to buy ahead of time, exactly what subscriptions you might be interested in. You know, it's the ability right now for Facebook to basically guarantee an advertiser, not only will we guarantee you a certain number of eyeballs on your ad, we will even guarantee you that a certain number of people will buy the thing and you only pay if they do. That's the kind of magic that she worked inside that company, and it's why that company is worth as much as it is.
Let me read for folks a statement that we're getting from Zuckerberg as well on all this. In a Facebook post he wrote, "In the 14 years that we have worked together, you've architected our ads business, hired great people, forged our management culture, and taught me how to run a company. I'm going to miss working alongside you every day, but grateful to have you as a lifelong friend." Can you tell us kind of about their working relationship?
Well, so according to Sandberg, her original agreement with him was that she would be hired over and come in only if she really had direct access to him. They would sit next to one another. They would meet every week. They would have a sort of, a very honest kind of feedback relationship. But according to insiders in the company, that has changed over the years, that she is not as close to him, is not as sort of deep in the inner circle as she was. At the very least, we know that she is not as much of a public face of the company as she was. She was basically relied on to not only be the architect of its money-making mechanism, she was also the one who went in front of Congress and was sort of the human face of Facebook for many, many years. We have seen that very rarely in recent years. She's had a much, much lower profile, and that seems to be part of the change we're seeing.
How much is she walking away with, speaking of making money?
It is not entirely clear exactly how much she'll walk away with, but may we all have the kind of financial condition that Sheryl Sandberg has. She is reportedly worth, according to Forbes 2021 list, about $1.7 billion with a B. When she talks about focusing on her philanthropy, certainly she's extraordinarily empowered to do a lot of that kind of work.
Can you talk about a little bit of the timeline of her life here? And correct me if I'm wrong here, but if I remember correctly, it was either early on in her tenure with Facebook and or right before she joined Facebook, in which her husband tragically passed away.
Yes, that's right.
And that was kind of the beginning of her rise.
It is a story that she tells in public time, and again, she mentioning her husband who did die in a tragic accident is a big part of sort of her public persona. She talks about that quite a bit. She then, came on board in this way that was, in many ways she was hired to sort of be the adult of the place. And especially as the company began to weather more and more storms, she was called upon.
Especially surrounding the 2016 election.
That's right, around the 2016 election and the rest of it. She, in many ways, pioneered what has become sort of a staple of the talking points of Facebook, which is we are doing our best. We know we haven't done it right, but there's a lot more work to do. You heard that rhetoric a lot from her, and that became the rhetoric of the leadership. So she has invented a lot of what we take for granted in the modern tech landscape, and that's what I think, will remember her for.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.